Are you there? Where did you get to? Oh, there you are. I thought you might be out here. It's cold though, so I brought a blanket to keep warm. Here, scoot over, I'll lay down with you. So, what are you doing out here anyway? Did you just need a moment? Oh, you're stargazing. I see. Well, is it okay that I'm sitting with you then? Good. You weren't in your room, so I thought you might need company or something. Are you looking for anything in particular? Oh, it's even a new moon. No wonder it's so dark out here. It should make the constellations easier to spot, though. I think that... Oh. Yep. Look, right over there. To the left a little. You're looking too far. Look at where I'm pointing. Yeah. See, that's the North Star. And that always connects to Little Bear. And then Little Bear is next to the dragon. And Big Bear watches over both of them. Virgo? No, that's later in the year. It's too low on the horizon right now. Yeah, September. Remember? It's my birthday. Yeah. Babe, not that this isn't nice and everything. Because it is. It's gorgeous out here, and it's not too cold either. But it's kinda late at night for you to be awake. Are you feeling okay? I thought so. Life's been kinda crazy for us, hasn't it? I get it. Nothing ever wants to slow down or give us a break. It's like you put one thing down, and then you have to pick up two more. And it's never quite enough. There's always more to be done faster, more often, and with fewer and fewer resources every time. Yeah. No, I had to shut off Twitter and the news for a bit. God, so many times this month. It's been a lot. Don't think I've noticed you sucked into it either. It's half the reason I had to shut it off. Because I know you're looking. You realize half those headlines are just to make people click on them, right? Yeah. They don't call it doom scrolling for nothing. You know, if you're stressed, I think it's good to be out here. It's probably a good idea. Even with everything going on, it's nice to take a moment and just breathe. We could both use it, I think. I know have said it, but it is really nice out, even with how late it is. Maybe it's just the blanket. It's really pretty. You know, I think sometimes I take this kind of stuff for granted. I mean, all of it, the whole sky. Looking at pictures online doesn't really do it justice. You know my stepmother? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, you remember she's from Brazil, moved over to the East Coast cities, and never really lived anywhere open like this place. No open fields, no long stretches of flat highway, just cities, towns, buildings, mountains, and people. She was always afraid to visit. It's too open, she'd say. She thought it was weird and scary. But we were out here visiting, drive by my place one night, and it was super clear out, kind of like it is right now. So I had her stop so we could get out and look. And I like to think she was impressed. She didn't seem to be able to speak for a little bit. All the open space, the open air, lack of light pollution. She told me later that it made her feel so small, as if everything and anything could just blink and she'd be gone. And I feel that way a lot too. It's scary. I mean, yeah, it can be. But at the same time, if you're so small, it means that all of your problems are small too. All of your enemies, your trials and tribulations, your teachers, your boss, your job, all of them are small. It makes it easier to confront them when I think of it that way. It's good. Don't look at me like that. I know it's crazy right now, but I think it's gonna be alright. Because I can look out at mountains and rivers and cliffs and canyons and stars and galaxies. All sorts of stuff like this. And I know that the world will just keep turning. And all of my problems suddenly aren't so scary anymore. And it helps when I have to work overtime, or when someone's frustrated with me, or if the news makes me anxious. Any of that. It's all just small. And it being small means that I can make it better. I don't know, it's hard to explain. My family tells me that I'm a bit of an optimistic pessimist, but I don't think so. Sometimes you've just got to chase down the apathy bug and chase it off, you know? And for you, I guess you look at the night sky It's not a bad method, honestly. It really drives home. We have all these big problems. But when it all comes down to it, in the grand scheme of things, they're temporary. Someday, all of our little troubles will be gone, and we won't even remember them. That really does take the weight off.